Welcome back, you gorgeous and beautiful people from the internet. My name is Jock Wilkin. Today we're going to continue on with our Gran Turismo series track guide on the Nations Cup, which is another FIA tournament here. We're going to race a road car race, which is kind of weird, but we're going to see how it goes. It's going to be with the Yaris RZ High Performance 20. But yeah, let's see how it goes. So, I'm not gonna lie to you guys here. This track, I don't know this track at all. I was driving it quite a bit of time to actually get used to it. I was chasing the ghost, and I thought I'm gonna record it for you guys as well, so we can actually start the guide. And also, I don't really have much experience when it comes to cars, like road cars on tracks. I'm very experienced when it comes to Group 3 and Group 4, since I'm mainly focusing on that for the manufacturer series. And I'm good at some other groups, some like specific cars, if I do practice them often enough. But this right here that you guys are seeing is literally just an hour worth of practice, and I took my fastest lap, and we're gonna build a guide from that. Unfortunately, I won't be able to cover the actual race on Saturday. The reason being is because it's my brother's bachelor's party, so I'll be attending that, and it's gonna be the whole day. So I'm not even sure if I'm going to be able to stream once I get back, because I might be very, very tired. And no, I do not drink alcohol because I'm on a very, very strict diet for quite a while now, to be honest. And I don't want to brag, but I lost 33 kilograms, so I'm pretty happy. So yeah, that was the fastest lap, and let's get into the guide. Alrighty then, this brings us to the very first breakpoint. The very first breakpoint is a shadow on the right side. You can see a little bit of a shadow there that is casting from the trees. You're gonna brake 100% until the end of the curb or the next cone. You're gonna trail brake just a tiny tad into the turn. And once you see the cone 100% in front of you, you will accelerate out of the turn. Now the next part is just taking S's. Just look at the ghost in front of me. You want to take the turn a little bit to the right, because then you don't have to lift at all. I unfortunately did have to lift. Okay, it brings us to the next braking point. The next braking point is pretty much where the ambulance begin, or where the barrier is turning color. Unfortunately, I did brake a little bit before, so I broke a bit early, outbraking myself. You should brake 100% until you're very close to the end of the curb and then turn left. Unfortunately, I did turn a little bit too soon. You're gonna do a little bit of a trail brake and, slow acceleration out. Do not go instantly to 100%, your car will spin. The turning point for me is where the red and white barrier on the left side starts. Now this turn is fairly weird. It's somewhat similar to the second turn on Red Bull Ring short track. So what you gotta do is you have to just maintain speed while turning. It's 100% trail brake. It's not 100% brake turn. Maintain your speed until you see that you're gonna get close to the apex, and then you start accelerating. You can go 100% acceleration instantly because it's downhill. The car should not spin out of control unless you went a little bit off track or is on a weird angle on the curb. You just go downhill, take the turn a little bit wide, go downhill, turn left fairly sharp because you could hit the barrier. It happened to me multiple times. So guys, this is a fairly standard turn. Double cones, you brake until the single cone, and then you start trail braking, take a turn to the right. Or you could say a car length before the green scraper, the left side of the green scraper. Brake until you find the end of the curb, start trail braking turn to the right. Make sure that you hit the apex of this turn. It's very important, because if you don't, you might go a little bit off track, and it's gravel, so you're gonna lose a lot of time. And you're gonna get dirt on the wheels. So the braking point for this turn is on the right side again, where the red and white barrier starts. So you're gonna brake until the end of the curb. You're gonna turn left, hit the apex as best as you can. Do not go off track. Accelerate as fast as you can, then you stay on the right side of the track. It's the utmost importance, because you have to set up a turn that is coming up very soon. And if you go in to the apex of the turn, you will take the turn at a very weird angle, and you'll have to lift more than you have to make the turn. My goodness, and we're at the final turn. On the right side, you see that there's a barrier that changes colors. There's a black part in between. You brake exactly in the middle of that, and it's not a 100% brake. It's a 100% brake for like literally maybe a second. Then you hit off the brakes, you trail brake into the turn. You need to take this turn as fast as possible because your right wheels has to be off track. You need to keep your left wheels inside the track because you will get a penalty if you don't. I got a penalty there because the curb ends on a weird spot. You have to be on the curb with your left wheels and then go back on the track. Otherwise you'll get a penalty. Wow, this was a guide, man. It took me so long to edit this. I really hope it's gonna help you guys in tomorrow or in the next tournament. I mean, maybe this will be again in the future. I'm not too sure. Since Gran Turismo 7 is closer and closer, as you know, it's getting closer. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy, leave a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel. Follow us also on the streaming channel, links in the description. If you want to see some streams, I do play there almost every day, pretty much every day. And if you want to join the open lobbies and practice with me, you are more than welcome to. But for now, guys, thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys again next time. Love you guys, take care, and as always, remember to twist some nips. Peace!